Talk now about the recall election.
Yeah, this could get hot.
A new statewide poll is showing, though, a virtual dead heat between Californians who want to see Governor Gavin Newsom recalled and those who don't.
That poll coming one day before our big televised debate tomorrow night. Phil Shuman joining us live to break down the numbers. Phil.
Well, that's right. We will break them down. And if you're Governor Newsom, you have to be a little bit concerned. Our political experts say, yes, the governor should be worried. Let's take a look at some of these recent numbers on a poll of 1,000 likely voters. So, one of the first questions, should the governor be recalled? 46% in favor, 48% against, 6% are undecided. Now, if you break it down by Republicans, not a surprise there, 80% yes, 16% against, independents 54-34. And if you ask Democrats, again, not a surprise, only 23% in favor, 73% against the recall. White folks, 48% in favor, 49% against. Blacks, 41% in favor, 57% against. Asians, 30-49. And here's an interesting number. The Latinos, 54% in favor of the recall, 41% against. But for Professor Fernando Guerra, our friend from Loyola Marymount University, expects those last numbers to change significantly.
I believe that the Latino numbers will shift dramatically. I believe that close to 60 to 65% of Latinos will vote no on the recall if patterns that I've seen occur in the past do so again.
And how do you explain the current? How do you explain the current polling?
I do not believe that the current polling is incorrect for today. The big difference is the amount of information that Latinos and others will have by the time September 14th rolls around.
Makes sense because, Alex and Christine, as we've been traveling around this past few days, talking with people or trying to talk with people about the recall, so many are just unaware that it's happening at all. But we did just speak to some Latino voters here in the Pacoima area, get their thoughts on September 14th.
People want to get rid of Newsom for reasons that, I believe it's safety reasons. You know, they don't want to wear masks and all this stuff that he's calling in. Yeah. I don't know.
You don't agree with that?
I don't agree with it at all. I believe people should take their safety seriously.
Just a lot of things that we lack in our community. We need help with homelessness. I mean, there's so many homeless people around this area. We need support for that, for renters that are behind on their rent because of COVID. Yeah.
And you don't think he's done well enough in that area?
Like I said, I haven't made up my mind yet.
Do you support the governor?
Actually, at this point, no. I don't. It's like, it's a downfall from all of them. Like I say, they only make promises and they don't keep them when they're elected. So it's kind of an iffy if I'm going to vote or not.
The only reason they're doing it is because of what happened with the pandemic, that, you know, he didn't take or do the proper, but I mean, it's all new for us. Like,
so you would vote against the recall?
Oh, of course.
Coming up at 6, more from Professor Guerra from Loyola Marymount. Bottom line, it's unlikely but possible that the governor will be recalled. We say unlikely because, of course, of the Democrats far outnumbering Republicans and independents, and also because the fact that the Democrats have so much more money to spend on the Stop the Recall campaign as things get closer to that September 14th date. Live in Pacoima, I'm Phil Shuman, Fox 11
That
News.
driver is really fired up about the recall. Wow.
That's what it is, for sure. But, Phil, we should note the 14th is the last day to vote. Voters are getting their ballots in the mail mid-month, this month.
Correct. And some of the political experts we've talked to over the past few days say traditionally mail-in ballots favor Democrats. As to the specifics of that theory, that's a little vague.
Right. Well, no, because I think some of that is the thought that Republicans are really fired up, and so they're more likely to go out and actually vote, whereas mail-in ballots is easier. So Democrats that might not be inspired to actually go out, it's pretty easy to fill in one thing and send it in the mail. So we'll see. All right, Phil, thank you. Join us tomorrow night, by the way, at 6 o'clock. We've got that live debate featuring some of the key candidates trying to unseat Governor Newsom. It's exclusive right here.
And we should note they're all Republican that are joining us for the debate. Among the moderators, Alex and myself at the event taking place at the Richard Nixon Nixon Presidential Library. Hope you'll join us tomorrow night about this time.